Thank you for stopping by Indie Dave Comics. Of course, I'm your host, Indie Dave. Nobody's watching right now, but we're going to do the show anyway. We're going to open up some baseball cards, some of these Fairfield cards that I got at Walgreens, $5 a pack. We're also going to talk about some of the flea market stuff that I got yesterday. We got some flea market comics. What? Yes. My kids are wandering around in the background of the live stream, so hopefully they will stay quiet while we're doing this. I mean, they can contribute a little bit, but let's hope that they can be quiet. I found some interesting stuff at the flea market. You can see some of it. I sold a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I sold all my comics and used that money to buy my dog, one of my dogs.
Wait, really?
Yes. So, so I've been picking some that I'm recollecting, and I'm starting with the Max. So there's this flea market, and maybe a few weeks ago, I bought a whole bunch of Max comics from them. There's 4 or 5. And then I went back yesterday, and I saw that they had 4 or 5, they had some more. So I went ahead and picked those up, and probably some are doubles because I couldn't remember which ones I got. So I just bought them all that they had. So I bought that, and I bought another comic which looked interesting, and we'll talk about that one in a little bit. But first, I'm going to do some of these baseball card openings. These things for $5. I mean, there's obviously a lot of junk in them. That's why they repack them, and resell them cheap. But I've gotten these from football cards and got a couple of Aaron. I got a couple of Aaron. He is going to watch. All right, Captain F Head's here. I invited him on the show, but he's feeling a little under the weather after streaming last night with the artist for Oddity, which is live now on Indiegogo. Just so you all are, we've been a little bit stalled, but we got actually a backer early this morning at some point, or maybe today. But yeah, we did get a backer today, so it's been the first in a couple of days. We've been in a little slump here, so if you're watching this later, because I know only one person's watching this now, and I think he's already back. All right, dogs, you need to be quiet too. But yeah, so excuse me. Yes, we've been a little slump, but hopefully we'll do a little better here. Just need to promote a little better.
Come here, Nova.
Stop it, dog.
Nova, hey, come here.
And all right. So I'm gonna go over some of these cards here. Let's see. Let's see. So what they promise out of these jumbo boxes is basically they've bought a whole bunch of cards. They repackage them. And they sell them. This one comes with, this promises, 100 baseball cards plus 1 pack. So what you're going to get is a bunch of loose baseball cards, and you're going to get 1 pack. Ooh, we got 1990, I don't know what that is. 1990s Collector's Choice, Upper Deck. So that'll be cool. We'll get a couple of pack openings. Let's see. We got Paul O'Neill, New York Yankees guy. We've got Rob Ducey. What are these? What did I tell you about being quiet, guys? Oh, this is an 1988 Fleer. Let's see.
Go back.
Colby Ward. And, we got a Kirby Puckett. That's not too bad. So, yeah, 1988 Kirby Puckett. We'll put that aside. Let's see. Here's a 1986 Pirates Leaders. Let's see, who is that supposed to be? It's just a bunch of. I don't know who that is on the card. Oh, depicted on the front is Rick Rhoden, Dean of the Pirates, continuous service since June 10th, 1980. Let's see. So that's that one. Let's see. Sid Bream, another guy I don't know. Matt Noakes. I think I've heard the name, but can't really place it, whether it's a decent name or not. Mark Lawrence Heisman. That's a 1985 Donruss. Let's see. Steve Lombardozzi and Bob Walk. And here's a popular card that you'll find for real cheap everywhere. These Flea 91s. Don Robinson. Danilo Tartable. I've got a few of these cards that I get in these packs. Benito Santiago. Let's see. As you can see, they don't pack them with YouTube guys in mind for openings. Let's see, back. There we go. Flip these over. Let's see. We've got. All right. So let's see. We've got. All right, that didn't work. Andy Hawkins, Keith Atherton. I don't know any of these names. These are all probably common junk cards. Keith Atherton. Well, they're always. That's the kind of thing about collecting sports cards is that 90% of your collection, if you're just doing packs and boxes, 90% of your collection is going to be junk. Just basic commons. It's for completing collections and that kind of stuff. Let's see. Jack Morris, 89 Donruss. Frank Williams, another 89 Donruss. Another 89 Donruss with Jack Armstrong. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, Kevneff had said, yeah, he did. He bought two covers. That's good. Let's see. Herm Winningham, another guy I've never heard of. Let's see. Triple play card. Ooh, Gerald Clark. Okay, never heard of. All right. Well, this is kind of a neat design. John Smoltz. This was 2008. This is 2008 John Smoltz. That's kind of an okay design. I like that. Let's see. Steve Lake, Phillies catcher. It was 91. Let's see. See, this one in the 90s when they started getting really good. So this is probably a 93 or 94. They got the more foily stuff on the cards. I like these designs. This is when I started collecting. It was in the 90s. So this is let's see, what year? 1994. Yeah. So this is a good. I like that design. No idea who the player is, but I like the design.
Sorry.
Let's see. Devin White. Pretty cool. Let's see. We got Phillies. Danny Jackson. Oh, what am I doing? This is for my good stuff. All right, so Kirby Puckett was actually a big name, so that's something. Neil Allen. Rick Cerrone. Dave Lapierre. Laper. Dennis Rasmussen. It's a good Polish name. Dan Pasqua. Let's see. Dave Righetti. What year's that? That's an older one. It's going to be, 90. Yeah, Fleer 1990. Let's see. Odell Jones. This one is, who's this? I can hardly read it. Rick Sutcliffe. Odell Jones. Behind him, we've got one of these ones. Hensley Mullins. Oh, that's an older one. That's got to be, let's see, I'm guessing 85 or 84. I'm going to guess tops 85. Oh, 81. 1981 designs. I like the older designs too. So you can see the real difference between like modern cards and newer cards. As you can see, you've got all like the foily type stuff. All the little things are in foil. All the cards are nice and shiny. And this card's pretty much, it's, dull as far as finish. Cardboard feels like cardboard. It's all rough on the back. And it really started happening, I think, right around the early 90s. Nice, get that back. All right, let's see. So Aubrey Huff, Lee Gooderman, Craig Reynolds, Wade Davis. Oh, I almost thought it was Wade Boggs. I was going to put it in the other pile. Davis. Let me go Topps. What year is this one? Topps 2013. Let's see. Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez. Oh, it's a rookie card. Put that aside and look him up. Danny Farquhar. Related to Lord Farquhar from Shrek. I'm sure. Bronson Arroyo. That name sounds familiar too. I'm going to look him up. Chris Bassett. Oh, another rookie card. You can tell they're rookies because they've got the little RC right there in the corner. Rookie card. So we like rookie cards. We'd like to see if they're ever accomplished anything. Because rookie cards are neat. I actually read an article the other day about it was about Don Mattingly and how his rookie card kind of re-upped the craze for baseball cards and for finding rookie cards. He was kind of an upstart sort of guy that like appeared out of nowhere. I don't know if he appeared out of nowhere, but suddenly he started. He was a rookie who was suddenly hitting like more home runs than his teammate, who was supposed to be the home run leader for the year. Everybody expected him, and so Don Mattingly just suddenly was this like shooting star, started hitting a bunch of home runs, and when he did, everybody, there was suddenly this search for his rookie card, and Topps had him, but Donruss was the popular one because people thought that the Donruss 1985 were the harder ones to find because everybody saw Topps and Flea and that, but they weren't seeing as many Donruss. So that was the hunt, was for Mattingly rookie cards. Now you can get, and back then people were paying for like $100 or whatever. And it started kind of the rookie card craze. And so Mattingly rookies at the time were really expensive. Now you can probably pick up a decent one for about $20 or $40 even. But it sounds expensive, but for a top rookie, it's not that bad actually. I want to get a Roger Clemens rookie and a Don Mattingly rookie, and I need to find out a good address to send to Clemens, but Don Mattingly is now one of the managers for the Marlins. I want to send my card.
You get out. Stop. Shh. Destroying everything. Shh. I'm getting cold. Get out of my mind. I'm getting cold.
Will you stop?
I don't care.
Good Lord.
My mind.
So, out now.
He's destroying my stuff. Get out of my mind, William.
All right.
William. It's not yours. It is mine.
I swear. Good Lord. I've asked my kids to be quiet and not fight, and they can't even do that simple little task.
William, can you please get out of my mind?
Autumn, can you please not talk?
Where's
All right, so
exit?
So they interrupted my whole rookie Don Mattingly speech. God, always interrupting me. Don't ever have kids. Hey, George Peter Gatzis, how's it going, man? All right, so Mattingly started the big rookie craze in the 1980s, and now you can probably get one of his cards, one of those rookie cards, for like $12 or something. I know upper end you can get them for more if they're all graded and that kind of stuff. If they're graded and all that stuff, but so about $12. I want to get one. I'm gonna mail one to the Marlins office.
What are you doing?
And see if he will sign it. See if he will sign it. Hey, Autumn, why don't you go downstairs and finish what you're supposed to be doing? All right. So we got Lance Nix and Jason Hamill. God, that name sounds familiar too. Oh, this is a newer card. This is from this year or last year. James McCann. I think it's last year. Yeah, this is 2018. James McCann. Also not a rookie card. All right, and let's see. We will open up that pack here in a bit. All right. What else we got here? We got franchise history Jays. Let's see. Toronto Blue Jays. I'm not sure who the guy on the front is. This is just a general Toronto Blue Jays card. Jacob B. Ellsbury. Who's Red Sox? I grew up in New England, so the Red Sox has been my team. John Farrell, first round pick, score 92. Let's see, is this a rookie card? This is first. Let's see, John, 24. I've never heard of him, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that. Oh, we're getting into the 85. All right, so let's see. Jeff Russell, Ben McDonald, and Herm Winningham. Let's see. Vita Blue. This is an 85 or 86 tops. All right, so this is an 87. Fernando Valenzuela All-Star card. That's actually a pretty decent find. It's probably not worth $1 million or anything like that, but it's a decent card. Let's see. Mariners, Gene Walter. Let's see. Pete, I can't even pronounce his name. From the Rangers, Pete Incaviglia. That's another 89. All right, let's see. Bob Baylor, Rob Milacki, and another one. These are 89, I believe. Yeah, 89. Let's see. Felix Furman. It's another 86. Mike Schooler. The Mariners. Let's see, the Blue Jays. Todd Stottlemyre. Bert Hooton. Pitcher for the Dodgers. The current pitchers for the Dodgers I actually really like. Clay Kershaw. I'm gonna start. Maybe I'll start collecting his cards too. I figure I'm gonna start. When you collect, I figure you should have some kind of goal. So I'm gonna be Roger Clemens, Mattingly. For new players, I think I like Clayton Kershaw. I have a few of his cards, and one because I think he's close enough where I'll be able to get his rookie at a decent price. And so if I start collecting his cards, it'll be easier to keep up as opposed to going back years and years and years. Clemens is going to be a little harder. I think his rookie year is like 1985 or 86. Let's see. Ben McDonald, Paul Householder. That is a rough older card. Dennis Littlejohn, Chris Chambliss. Chris Chambliss, first base. Jamie Moyer. Let's see. And Josh Beckett from the Marlins. Randy Neiman. Let's see. Wayne Tolleson. Let's see. D'Angelo Jimenez. Rafael Santana. Let's see. We got. Two. It's like Steve Sachs and Ryan Thompson. These are Collector's Choice, which is I think is the same thing this pack is. I don't know if it's the same year. 1990. I don't know who was the big guy in 1990. Who were the big rookies? Gary Ward, the Yankees. Jim Eisenreich. Mark Carrion. Mark Heisman. Jim Pankovitz. Let's see. Don Schulz. Denny Martinez. Oh, there it goes. Mike Scioscia. These look like they're all backwards. Supposedly, 1 out of every 4 of these boxes has a hit, which is either a signed card or a relic or something like that. So far, we have not hit one ever out of one of these packs, I don't think. I can't remember if I've ever gotten a signed card out of these. I think I got one out of one of the football packs. Donnie Hill, Chan Ho Park, that's pretty cool. Ro Ronick. Ooh, I got a Carl Yastrzemski card. Now it's like a little reprint thing of one of his older cards, and has a little history on the back. My dad's favorite baseball player was Carl Yastrzemski.
Yeah, that's a seat.
I think he grew up watching him playing baseball. Outside too, so we like Carl Yastrzemski.
Give me back my seat.
Jim Leyritz, Jay Booner from the Mariners, and Tim. We'll go two more. Steve Farr and Tim Tufel.
No, Otto. He has to sit right there. Oh my god.
All right. I knew that this is what was going to happen, right? Totally predictable.
Get out.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take, because this one's got a baseball card pack in it too. I'll open those up after we've done all the other cards. Let's see if we get anything good in this pack. We got a couple of decent ones out of that pack. Go over. Let's see. There's a bunch of old ones. I like the older cards, even if they've got like nobody players on them. For a little bit of nostalgia. As you can hear, my kids are destroying my house as we talk, as we chit chat. I have a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 7-year-old, and none of them have ears to listen to hear when I ask them to do something or ask them not to do something. So let me see. What we've got is Bernie Williams. I think Bernie Williams is a name. It's a name. A name guy. Ryan Zimmerman. Let's see. I could be totally wrong about Bernie Williams, but for some reason that name stands out. Bonnie Bonilla from the Mets. Those are kind of cool cards. What's that? But just looking at. I'm wondering if, let's see, Fleer 96. It looks like. 1994. So Fleer 95. All right. I think I stopped collecting cards in 1994. 1993, 1994. After I graduated high school, most of my spending money on comic books and random cards kind of went away. Steve Howe. Let's see. Yeah, my money became a priority elsewhere. Ron Hassey, Stadium Club. Jody Reed. Mike Henneman. Donruss 1990. I think this was another bunch of popular cards that were, I think, mostly worthless now. But I think they've got some decent cards in that set. I think it's not one of the most liked sets. It's those cards. Although I kind of like the design. Nice and red. I like the font. That's actually a pretty decent design. I don't know why people don't like that. The yellow ones here, yeah, that's kind of a ugly yellow for these. The Fleer 91s. Let's see. Bobby Witt. I think I'd have to just put that one up. Randy Tomlin. See, those are cool cards. Pinnacle. Pinnacle's owns Donruss. Could be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure Pinnacle owns Donruss. Oh no, Panini. I'm sorry, Panini owns Donruss. I'm not sure who owns Pinnacle. Terry Stembach. That's a pretty cool card.
Dad, I have a question.
What is your question?
What is Panini?
Panini is the name of a company that puts out different cards.
It's awesome type bread. Like a
It's also a kind of sandwich. It's the way they cook the sandwich, I believe.
Yeah, there's panini bread.
I'm not sure if there's bread is specifically.
Drown.
Dave Smith, Kent Tekulve. Another 86. Tops. Len Sakata.
I looked to my knife.
Kent says his kids are 21 and lives elsewhere. That's where I want my kids to live, is elsewhere. All right, Robbie Thompson. And we got another big name, actually. This is, let's see, what year was this? 1985. So this was either an 85 or what is 86. All right, so the 86 tops. It's a Ricky Henderson All-Star card. So that's a decent find. A decent pull out of here. Again, not a huge money card, but that's it's a good player.
I already got
Pretty neat
fighting.
card. Let's see, Zane Smith.
He's learning.
Mike Heath. Who is this? Ooh, we got another big name, actually. Jimmy Anderson. And I just like this card. It's actually really cool. Pirates. What company is this? I don't know. Oh, top. It is a Tops. Tops, what year? So it looks like Tops. It's Pittsburgh. Tops 2001, I think. That's a really kind of a neat design. I like that. All right, yeah, and here's a name I remember growing up hearing a lot on this card's this is an 86 card. It's Fernando Valenzuela. So we like an 86 Valenzuela card. Jim Wallwander. John Joseph Cerruti. Dickie Thon. Terry Kennedy. Tim Laudner. Wayne Tolleson. And Rolando Rooms. Wayne Tolleson, 1990 scorecard. Roberto Kelly.
William?
Jose Rijo.
Oh,
Let's see. It's the Eric Vaughn Show. Eric Show. Tim Stoddard. That's in 85, I think. 88.
William.
Dan Pasqua. Ron Goodry. I have another one of his cards. It's a pitcher for the Yankees. No, I'll put that aside. I don't think his last card I got was worth anything, but we'll see. I could be wrong. Oh, that's a really fancy. Oh, that's a Chrome card. It's a Topps Chrome. What year? Topps Chrome. Oh, this is a this year card. Wow. This is a current card, rookie card. Ryan Matus. Let's put that one aside. You can see, look at this. This thing is thick. These Chrome cards are awesome. The Chrome is like a sticker, kind of, and it's laminated over the card, which is a really thick stock card. Let's see. This one, Steve Finley.
Or not.
Jim Clancy. Famous pop singer from the 80s, Bobby Brown. Let's see. Adam Lowen. Dale Mahorisic. Juan Beniquez. Tyler Clippard. Randy Coate. Another Danny Farquhar. I got one of his from the last pack.
I'm zombie.
Jason Grilly. Chris Bassett. Wade Miley. Maybe I'll collect Red Sox too. I don't know. I don't want to get too. If I'm going to collect, I want to collect, something specific. Third baseman for the Red Sox, Garen Cicchini. 20. Oh, this is a newer card. Oh, I know what this is. This was a Topps Heritage card. It looks old and kind of, beat up, but what it is it's a particular style. Topps Heritage. That's what they did all their cards to look old. It's a 2013 card it's 2014 card. but it's meant to look like an old, probably from 80 something. I can't remember what year they did this one in. That's pretty cool. Matt Moore, Mark Burrell, Todd Frazier. I think this is a 2018. Yeah, 2018. Todd Frazier. Got another one of these. We'll open up here in a bit. Jason Grilly. Let's see. This is a New York Yankee, regular New York Yankees card. Ah, my pile's falling on my pile of ones I'm gonna actually look up. All right, Walt Weiss, 1989. Kurt Bevacqua, the Pirates. Rod Scurry. Oh, there we go. That's an 84 card. It's one of my favorite designs. Unless, of course, it's not. It is 1984. I love it. It's one of my favorite baseball card designs. Is 1984 tops. Let's see. Let's see. Captain F had says 2 Italian brothers started Panini, and the bread is called panini. Panini. That makes sense because pain is French for bread, right? Let's see. But I've never seen it spelled that way here. I always see it spelled the way the card company is spelled. Let's see. Do you realize? Let's see. Geekery Barn says you do realize you're inspiring me to pull out my Pokemon cards for a stream at some point. There are a couple of streamers. I started following some of these card break guys. Jabs is one of them, and he does strictly baseball cards. But there are a couple other ones that I follow, and I know they open all kinds of cards, sports cards, non-sports cards. What do you call them? Pokemon cards, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I know there are a few people that do those. They do the card break streams with the Pokemon cards. Let's see, Walt Weiss, Bo Diaz.
Look, being completely honest, I think it'd be more.
Kurt
better way if you're trying to
Kaufman.
make money off it, not to go Pokemon.
Let's see, Bob Brenly. Oh, we got a Howard Johnson card. The magnate of the restaurant chain. Probably not. Carlos Diaz. We've got a Donnie Moore, 1986. George Bell. And Greg. Oh, we got a Greg Vaughn. I'm thinking Mo Vaughn. There's Greg Vaughn, the Brewers. George Bell. Eddie Whitson. Oh, what year is that? I like that design too. 1982. Yeah, the 1982 design is pretty cool. I like that.
Over here.
Let's see. Sterling Hitchcock. Ooh, Cecil Fielder. The Blue Jays. We'll put that one aside.
Move.
Robert Wayne Kipper. Bob Kipper. Look at, oh my God. That dude looks so freaking high.
Yeah.
Oh, those pictures. The guy looks totally high in that picture. Ken Williams. You know that guy smoked a doob just before he took that picture.
I don't have enough pens.
Let's see. Ken Williams. Clint Hurdle. There was when I was living in Vermont, working at my other job, my previous job to this one a few years ago. There was a town in Vermont called Jay, and it was big ski resort. It was a big ski resort, and they had a little restaurant there. And I used to get this sandwich called the Jaybird Panini, and it was freaking awesome. Oh my God! It was basically they took it was a Thanksgiving sandwich essentially. They took turkey, grilled turkey, stuffing.
You're gonna dox where we used to live.
Yeah, it's fine. Stuffing, like bread stuffing, grilled onions, grilled onions and cranberry mayonnaise, and they would put it on. They would put it on a sandwich, and then they would grill it panini style. And oh man, it was so good. I used to get that sandwich whenever I could. It'd stop off when on my lunch break. Let's see, Langston. Another triple play card. Donruss triple play. Let's see, 1994 card. Alvin Davis. It's a 92 Fleer Ultra card. Jack Howell. Red Sox leaders cards.
You see the smoke from my house?
Let's see. We got another 1984 card. Rick Camp. 1984 was the rookie year of Don Mattingly, who we were talking about before. Marty Barrett. Here's a name I know, Mike Greenwell. I remember growing up hearing that name on the radio. Let's see. John Tudor for the Red Sox. There's a lot of Red Sox in this pack. There's a lot of Red Sox in.
You should start collecting Red Sox then.
I should. John Dobson. Walt Weiss. Ellis Burks. Carlos Quintana. Yeah, this is a ton of Red Sox. Let's see. Ruben Sierra. Dick Cerrone. Red Sox again. Mike Blowers. Bob Horner. Another 84. I like that. Eric Hetzel. Jeff Fry. Kevin Morton. Rated rookie. We'll throw that one in there. Have a look. Ugh. Dennis Lamp. Jesse Barfield. Let's see. Jeff Robinson. Oh, we got some of these Fleer stickers. These came with every Fleer deck. You got the team stickers. I don't know if these ones are worth. I don't know if the sticker cards are worth anything. Probably not. Let's see. Here's another. Oh, these are closer, more modern cards. 2018s, I believe. We got middle infield marvels, and there's just some different players. Jason Vargas. And these cards are nice and stuck together. There we go. Cameron Rupp and Tyler Flowers. All right, that ends the 100 open cards. Let's get into these decks here. And then we're going to talk a little bit about some of the flea market comic finds that I found yesterday.
You need to sound more energetic when doing this.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's a nice, like, super foily pack.
This energetics brings in viewers.
Oh,
If no one's gonna listen to someone who just sounds like he's dying.
okay.
You're so rude, Patrick.
All
I
right.
run a
We
channel.
got an Andre Dawson
My
card.
channel, I
Andre
sound
Dawson,
like that.
1990.
Stop stealing all your carrots.
Whose stream is this? I'm just curious.
I said I stream on my channel.
Yeah, I know. But you guys are talking while I'm doing this.
Sorry.
After I've asked you to be quiet.
I'm too quiet.
Mike McFarland. All right, so let's see. Lee Gooderman from the Yankees. Again, I don't know what's going on here. Lee Gooderman from the Yankees. And oh, look at this nice foily sticker, Philly sticker. That aside. It's something to decorate my baseball card boxes. Lance Parrish is a name I recognize. Let's see. These are all fresh from the pack, so they should be. Paul Assenmacher. It's an unfortunate name. Roberto Kelly. Harold Reynolds. Kevin Tapani. And this one is Nolan. Ooh, Nolan Ryan, 5,000 strikeouts. That's a cool card. Let's put that one aside.
Dad, I have a question.
What is your question?
Is the 5,000 strike card that gonna be a lot of money? You have to search
Probably
it up.
not. I don't think so. But it might be worth something. Nolan Ryan's pretty popular.
Yeah.
Mike Witt, Jim Clancy, Frank DiPino, Bruce Hurst, Frank DiPino, and let's see, that's a Steve Lake and Mike McFarland. All right, and this last pack. Wow, these things are like, these packs are like aluminum foil. This is some thick, solid. Oh, hey, look. Does anybody want to win season tickets to the 1991 season of Major League Baseball? If you do, there's the contest rules are right there. Mini Dave does have a channel. It's mostly video game playing. Let's see, Dave Valley, Larry Walker. Again, pack these cards without YouTubers in mind. How in 1990 are they going to pack these cards and not know that YouTubers were going to open them on stream? There's no forward thinking over at Upper Deck.
Wasn't YouTube made in like 1999?
Yep. All right, Israel Sanchez. We got Timmy Jones. Ooh, we got another Kirby Puckett. Mike Gallego, I think, is a big name too. Or at least a name I recognize. I think. Here's a Kirby Puckett card. Put that on the list. And who's this? Still Blue Jays. Looks like a Blue Jays sticker. Hollow sticker. It's pretty cool. Mike Gallego. Let's see. John Franco. Lord, you need to pick a direction, guys, when you're putting these card sets together. Alrighty. This is really annoying. All right, so let's see. Al Newman. Not to be confused with Alfred E. Newman, who is the janitor on the front of all of the Mad magazines. I messed up. All right, Greg W. Harris. Greg Olson from the Orioles. Who is this? This looks like a fancy card. Let's see, and that is just, it's a general Milwaukee Brewers card. Okay. I don't know who's on the front. Who is that? W. Willis. I don't know if that's the artist or if that's the player. Let's see, Chris Hammond. And last but not least, we've got Glenn Davis. So of all the cards that we got, there's a few decent ones. This is probably not big money cards or anything, but there's some decent names. We got this Kirby Puckett card. This pretty cool Nolan Ryan 5,000 strikeouts card. Andre Dawson, that's a pretty decent name. Kevin Weiss, rated rookie. Okay, this is just a rookie card. It's a rated rookie, Kevin Morton. I don't know the name. Mike Greenwell. I recognize that name. Oop. We've got Cecil Fielder, another decent name. Brian Matus, that's just a really cool chrome rookie card. Ron Guidry, another Yankees pitcher. For some reason, the name stands out. Fernando Valenzuela, that's pretty cool. Ricky Henderson, All-Star card. That's another really cool one. Again, probably not big money cards, but at least their names I recognize. Bernie Williams, I don't know if that's worth anything, but again, I think I recognize the name. Just really cool Carl Yastrzemski card. Let's see. Chan-Ho Park card. Let's see. Another Fernando Valenzuela.
Watch out.
What's the first one? Cecil Fielder. Guidry. Anderson. All right. Put those two Fernandos together. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Chris Bassett, another rookie card. And Miguel Fredo Gonzalez, another rookie card. And another Kirby Puckett card. So two Kirby Puckets. couple of Fernando Valenzuelas,
Hey, can you please let your back?
a few rookies. So that was a pretty cool. That was a decent pull. I'm probably not going to pay for the 2 boxes, but that's pretty neat. Maybe we'll see. Oh, I'm gonna stretch a little bit. All right, so let's push those aside.
I'll craft.
Push those
No, you
aside.
don't need to craft them.
Maybe some
Yes, I do.
things for that. We're going to talk a little bit about some comics that I
No, don't
found.
craft.
Some comics that I found at the flea market yesterday. I mentioned earlier in the stream a few years ago, I sold all my comics so that we could buy a dog for the kids. I didn't really feel attached to them anymore. I didn't have that kind of nostalgia for them anymore. And now that I'm doing comics, I totally regret it. But I'm not going to try to rebuild my whole collection. But there are a few sets that I really liked. And from a few artists that just I really, really enjoyed. I'll talk about those in a minute here. I'm trying to get these kind of out of the way and not in such a messy pile so they don't fall all over the place. At least until the cat shows up. The cat will inevitably jump on this table and knock all the cards down all over the floor. Let's see. So, sorry, getting all these straightened out here. So they're at least kind of nice and neat. What I'll probably do is I'll go through these cards again, not on stream, and see if any other names that kind of stand out are worth anything. I mean, usually with these packs, you're getting junk, getting like older wax pack junk. But like I said, we got some decent names, which actually, surprised me that there was that many. And you'll get some rookies that might pan out, probably won't. The thing about rookie cards is there's 2 ways rookie cards can go. Well, there's more than 2 ways, but generally speaking, they can be a hot rookie and totally burn out early. And their card's worth a lot right off the bat. It goes up and up in price right off the bat, and then bam, we're worth nothing because they didn't pan out. And sometimes a guy who's a rookie who doesn't really perform right away, but is solid, will make his career. Hey, games made of cardboard. Hey there, how's it going, man?
Stop.
So yeah, so what'll happen is they might not have a stellar beginning, but suddenly they make a name for themselves later on, and those are the fun rookies to have because then you can look for the collection, look through your collection, say, oh, do I have this guy's stuff? And you'll look through your collection to see if you have that guy's rookie card. So, but the other way that it can go is they can be a hot rookie right from the beginning and then stay hot. Mike Trout's like that.
Or you can have someone who crashes and burns, right?
I think I already said that. Yeah, you could have a crash and burn guy, or you can have, a skyrocket guy. All right, so I went to the flea market yesterday. And like I said, I'm rebuilding part of my collection, not the whole thing. I'm probably going to sell a lot of my comics when I can. And probably if I got doubles of some of these books, I'll probably sell the doubles. But one of the big comics I was into was The Max by Sam Keith. I really love Sam Keith's art. He's doing, or at least he did, 3 issues. I don't know if the 4th issue ever came out of the Batman The Max crossover recently, last year, I think, or earlier this year. And I don't know if the 4th one ever came out. I know I have the first 3 because I jumped on it as soon as I saw that that was going to happen. And he did a lot of stuff. He did a lot of stuff in the 90s, in the 80s too. I think I have a whole series of Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine that he did. He did the cover. At least he did the covers for. Have to look and see if he did the art for. He might have done that as well. But he did a whole bunch of stuff for Marvel in the 80s and 90s. I love his art style. It's got that over-exaggerated look. I love the shading, the way he colors it and all that. It's just I really like Sam Keith's art style. So maybe about a month ago, I found this little indoor flea market, and it had a whole bunch of comics. I'm probably gonna have to bring my phone and see if any of the other comics are worth anything. But everything's $1. It's all dollar comics plus there was 10% off. So I get a decent all these Max comics for $1 each, and so I found them. They're cool. I got let's see, I got issue 2, 3, 8. That one's 10, 11, 13, and 16. So, a big Max fan. I think that's almost further than I got the first time I was collecting. I don't know. I don't think I had up to the first 20, which is what I'm going to try to do now. I'm going to try to get the whole set. But I found this one too. And this was, it's a Todd McFarlane comic. And I'm a huge Todd McFarlane fan. Everybody should be who's into comics. And he didn't draw it, but I guess it was his idea, his concept, and he wrote it. And I didn't find out till I opened it up. But he was like the biggest guy at Image at the time. This came out in 1994. It's called Boof. All right. And it's drawn. It looks like John Cleary, 1994. I was like, wow, that looks really cool. It's very kind of similar, over the top, art style, whatever. It almost looks like it's, looking at it now, it looks like it's kind of not mocking. I don't want to say mocking, like, in the negative way, but it's kind of like trying to be that a sort of Sam Keith type style. And I was like, wow, that looks kind of cool. So they had 5 issues. So I'll pick up 5 issues of that for $1 each. And then I opened it up and I'm like, oh man, it's Todd McFarlane. It's his idea, his concept, and they got another guy to draw it. So I'm like, wow, that's Todd McFarlane Studios. I'm like, this is gonna be cool. I opened it up and the art's really cool on the cover. I really like the way they do the cover. Oh my god, it's freaking trash. It is freaking trash on the inside. I mean, it's not like Erica Henderson, trash. I mean, it's not. It's just I don't really care for it.
I'm strong.
Care for the art style on the inside, and it's the same guy. I think he just took more time doing the covers than he did this. I don't like the way the guy looks. I don't, and it's basically what it turns out is what this is it's meant to be like a silly comic strip type deal, and it's full of like weird like poop jokes and fart jokes, and basically this guy's superpower, Boof. Boof is this warrior from another planet who crash lands on Earth. And his basic superpower is that dogs like to pee on him, apparently. And he was easily tricked by this dog because he can understand the dog and the dog understands him. So he's easily tricked by this dog into eating dog poop and all kinds of stuff. And I mean, it's not terrible art, but it's not great art either. This is about trash level for 1990s comics. I mean, it was just kind of dumb. I mean, I guess if you're into like silly humor and that kind of stuff, I guess that's okay. But it's, oh my god. I guess Todd McFarlane doesn't get the hit every single time. But I guess the art's okay, but it's very over the top, which is okay. But I don't know. I don't care. I didn't really care for it. I have about 6 issues, so I'll probably be selling all of these.
There's only really 2 spots to get into this comic.
The first story is him, landing on Earth, and the dog pees on him all the time. And the kid takes him to play baseball, and he thinks baseball is like a war. So he hits the ball into the ground, like deep into the ground, because he doesn't fully understand the game, and steals all the bases and that kind of stuff. And the kid, I guess that he's living with the kid and his dog. And then the second one, the dog becomes friends with him because he breaks them out of the dog pound. And it's I don't know who drew this part. There's another story at the end. Let's see, plot, script, Bo Smith, art and letters, Tim Harkins, Todd McFarlane, master of all he surveys. So this was a McFarlane Studios thing. Oh my god, it's trash. It is such trash. It is absolute trash. So not everything '90s and everything image was good. But I'm gonna say though, they sold me on the covers. The cover art was actually pretty neat. And the name Boof should have clued it off that it was silly. I thought it was a little bit going to be a little bit more. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with silly humor comics. I mean, that's what I'm writing right now, right? We're writing we're writing a silly humor comic. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that if that's your thing. And it sounds like I'm talking down my own comic, but I'm not. And like I said, I got no problem with silly humor and that kind of thing. But to me, this was like total trash level.
Overkill.
Yeah, this was a little much for me.
They took it too far.
Maybe other people will like it. I don't know. To me, but I mean, it's a matter of taste, really. But yeah. So here, the covers actually, I really like the covers though. The art on the covers was really good. So John Cleary, good job on drawing cool covers. I've never heard anything from him. This is the only thing I've ever seen by him. So I honestly don't know. All right, what is your question?
I really like how the style of that comic.
Mm-hmm. Can you get more? I've got these 5 of these that I have.
It's not the same style on the inside. They're not really.
Well, it is, but it's not
it's
at the same
less
time.
Drawn out.
It's a lot more rushed. I'll put it that way. That's what, and maybe that's part of what it is. The art kind of throws me off. It's cool in the cover, but it's kind of rushed on the inside, or at least it looks like it. It's like they didn't put any real. Hey, Dillard's here. Yeah, it's like they rushed all the art on the inside. The covers are pretty cool, and the cover sells the book pretty good. But oh man, it has to because the inside was complete trash. But I'll probably have these up for sale.
Patrick,
Let's see.
by our house.
And I'm not going to sell them for more than I bought them because they're not worth more than what I paid for them. But $1, it's. I mean, it's not. They weren't terrible buys. I don't really regret buying them.
Why?
I'll probably finish reading them. But I was happy with my Max purchases though. I got these Maxes. I got to go through my collection and see which ones I have doubles of now because I just kind of scooped them up because I couldn't remember which ones I had. Maybe I'll have the ones that I'm missing because this wasn't completely sequential. I was missing a few. So we'll see what I got. But this is like I said, the Max is one of my favorite characters because the art was so different from what I was used to. What I was used to seeing.
You have to run, but before you.
But yeah, if you're just getting into collecting, hey Dillard. Let's see. If you're just getting into collecting comics and you keep hearing all this stuff about the '90s and how 90s comics were better and all that, the Max is one to get into because it's a really cool. The art is really stylish. The art you get on the outside, I mean, obviously it's cover art, so it's going to be a little bit different. Actually, we'll show you. The art on the inside is closer to what you're going to see. Like this is super stylized, painted and stuff. The art's closer to what you're going to get here, which is still really cool. I really love this cover. I'm going to try to convince Sweens for Oddity 2 to make a cover, to do an homage cover like this. We'll see if I can convince him. What do you guys think?
No.
I think Oddity 2 should have a cover, so we could put a page here. We could have Oddity right here. And then we could have Arrow the Fly right here.
No.
I like
what do you mean no? You don't like that?
Mom wants to do a sketch one.
That was no.
Yeah, but that can be an option.
Don't worry about what Mom wants, William. You can still do what Mom wants and what Dad wants.
Yes.
But
that's basically how my whole marriage works. Here's another one. This one I remember it was like some kind of horse. It was some kind of horse thing on the inside. And here's another. Again, this is more of an example of the kind of art you're going to see on the inside of the book compared to like some of these stylized covers. They're cool, and they're again same Keith, but you're going to get more of the regular comic-y style art as opposed to the really nice kind of painted, fancy covers like that in this right here. But if you're into, like I said, if you're just getting into comics and you keep hearing all this stuff about the '90s, the Max is one of those and it's a really weird story. It's not a typical regular superhero story. It's a really weird kind of psychological thriller,
Why is he running?
fantasy world type stuff. It's really neat.
Why
Get
don't-
the oven, please.
Keep feeding that one carrots.
All right. Yeah. So that's the Max. The Max is a good example of image. Just turn off the timer. Poof is not so good. Not so good a choice. Not so good a choice.
What is that?
Again, if you like silly humor, kind of toilet humor, that's what this is. And there's nothing wrong with people that do like that kind of thing. I'm not saying
It seems like it was designed
I'm not trying.
for a newspaper.
No, I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm so high and mighty because it's not my thing. But if it's the kind of thing you like, Boof is probably okay for people who like that kind of stuff. Like I said, everybody has their own taste. But yeah, to me the art was a little trashy on the inside.
Make sure you replant them.
All right, let's see. Let's see. So that was my flea market finds for yesterday. I can't believe I made that last an hour. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about? I have an open invitation if anybody wants to jump on the stream and chit chat about comics or whatnot.
William, I can take care of this.
Like I said, we're still working on Oddity. I keep saying we're halfway through the book, but actually, Sweems has thrown up a couple of really good pages lately. And it's looking. Oh, I can't wait to see this thing when it's finished. I can't wait to see how this book is going to be great. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be really funny. Like I said, there's going to be a few kind of trashy jokes. There's going to be a lot of visual humor. We're going to throw some little stuff in the background, Easter eggs and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be fun. Let's see where we're at before I log off. Yeah, we got a backer the other day. We got a backer today. Let's see, we're going to show it off a little bit.
Make sure the sound camera can hear you.
The sound camera?
Yeah, because the camera has a built-in mic. That's why I've deduced as why it won't work, because this camera.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe I can turn off the mic on the camera and plug in my mic. You think that'll work?
That's the only thing I can think of because of the way the camera is. It was given to me for school, so it's designed for.
Well, I just didn't know if it was using the mic off of my computer.
No, you can't feed the babies.
What do I do? See, because this is my regular mic. Here's an issue I'm having, and maybe somebody can help me out. We're gonna try this experiment, maybe.
It could. Someone else out there has told me that Yeti has a lot of compatibility issues with a lot of things.
Well, Yeti, I have not had a problem with. This is a Yeti Blue. This is what I usually use for my streams. When I'm using like my FaceTime camera off my computer, it's fine. When I'm using this camera.
Yeah, point at the camera.
Yeah, when I'm using this camera, for whatever reason, the mic doesn't register. So maybe, and I prefer using this mic because it's a decent semi-professional microphone.
One of the big things to note is that a lot of people out there for YouTube say that Yeti is not the way to go for mics.
Except that everybody I know uses them.
It's a good cheap starting mic, but a lot of the bigger YouTubers suggest that you bite the bullet and get something better.
Yeah, except that Yeti is like the standard. It's what everybody uses.
It really isn't.
It really is, because everybody I know who streams uses a Yeti mic. Every single person uses some form of a Yeti microphone. So your information is faulty. All right. All right, I think I figured it out.
But I was trying.
Did my sound just change?
I'm crouching.
All right, did my sound quality change at all for the last minute and a half or so? 2 minutes? Because I want to see if now this. I want to see if maybe now I can use my Yeti mic while I'm streaming. Because I do like it, and the sound quality is actually really good on it. It cost me like $100, I think. You can go down one and get the blue. It's deep cleaner now. No sound at all. Wait.
No sound until now. No sound at all.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab my phone.
Wait, has there been no sound the whole stream?
No, because people have been responding, and you've been responding to people. See,
Creeper!
he responded to something you said.
Okay.
Creeper!
I'm confused.
Please fix that, Will.
All right, so there's no sound at all now? There should be.
Okay, let's just go to YouTube. I'm gonna see if there's no sound.
Okay. Oh, when I was changing over, there was no sound. Okay. Let's see. So the sound has gotten a little better. Right now it's on my Yeti mic. So it should be. The sound's gotten a little better. Right now it's on my Yeti mic.
Yeah, that sounds
all right.
wrong.
So now we're gonna get the echo from that. All right.
That sounds like it's better.
Okay. Yeah. It sounds. I think. All right. So I figured it out now. I couldn't figure it out before, but I figured it out now. I can do now I can use my mic and my camera. So I just got to remember to do them separately. All right, cool. All right, so there's my experimental stream. Do you want to hang out while I look up these cards? Or is that getting too boring? Because I know it's been pretty boring.
I need to get dirt.
Yeah, so, all right, so yeah, let's talk about, we got Oddity up. Why don't we talk about that real quick?
You need to sound energetic when you're streaming, because that will bring in more viewers.
Okay. Let's see.
You sound more dead inside.
I sound more dead inside. That's because I am dead inside. Let's see. So, let's see. Yeah, we've got, let's see, Oddity. All right. I think, let's see. We're going to try play the video. I don't know that it's going to work. Usually when I've got the internet running, it won't play the video.
It's already running.
The FPS dropping. What?
Yeah. I don't think I have enough. See, Captain Head likes my slow and steady approach. I try to keep.
No, I won't argue.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but sometimes it depends on what I'm doing. All right, so yeah, so we're not gonna be able to play the video, but
I don't play the video.
no, you can't play the video because it's not working because there's not enough bandwidth or something in this house. All right,
Will
It's
and I are
because
not
this
internet.
house is horrible and the internet signal is also horrible.
yeah.
We are at the ass end of the internet.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Here we go. Would you
I kinda want
will you
that.
kind of be quiet now?
What?
It's an animal. It's like a
Wait, move.
donkey.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Oddity a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we got how many days left? We're trying to get to that 12K. We get to that 12K, and we're getting close. We're under 300 now. We're at let's see, 11,715. So we're at $285. $285 short of getting our trading cards, and I've been working with somebody doing the designs, and then we gave him to Sweens, and he totally made them better. So, and he's still working on them. So we're gonna have some fun with those cards.
Yes.
Let's see. Right now available, we have the Odd Army tier, $65. You're gonna get all three covers: the EVS cover, the regular cover, and this really cool. I think. Bless you.
Sorry.
I like the weekend, we call the weekend getaway cover. Let's see. There's the regular cover. For $10, you get the digital copy. For $15, you get the double download, which is the full comic, plus you're going to get the extra cover download. Let's see. You get the regular book for $25. Jump in. Here's your starting point for the physical copy. Another one, the Home Sweet Home tier, which is just the weekend getaway cover. Also, the Home Sweet Home cover, if you prefer. We're waiting on Ethan to just. And I know he said on one of his streams he was working on it, so we're working. And Sweens has sent him kind of his ideas on what he wants to do for that cover. So that's going to be cool. The Ethan Van Sciver cover is going to be Sweens and Ethan doing a cover together,
which is going to be awesome.
Yes.
I love the cover.
Take it from a voice of a 7-year-old who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah. Well, it is, because it's not just an Ethan Van Sciver cover. And this is one of the things I want to stress about this. It's not just an Ethan Van Sciver cover. It's a
and Ethan.
It's an SBS cover.
No, it is a Cyberfrog cover. So it's going to have Oddity and Cyberfrog on the cover. And not only is Ethan loaning us his talent by drawing Cyberfrog, he's also loaning us the use of his IP, the character of Cyberfrog, to grace the cover, which is just, he's doing us a huge solid. And it shows how much he approves, how much he likes the product. It shows how much he likes the he likes our idea. He likes the book. I couldn't ask for a better endorsement than to have Ethan, be part of this project. So that's pretty cool. We're I know he talks about me not being excited, but we're really excited about that. And we're excited about the book in general. It's going to be really good. I think you all are really going to enjoy it. These two guys are going to be the main antagonists for the book. Let's see. This is the kind of thing that one of Oddity's powers is he's got the tongue that makes you hallucinate stuff, and he's making this guy see crazy stuff. That's how he tries to keep people out of the swamp, so that the swamp will be safe for all the creatures that live there, and the people will be safer for staying out of it and away from those creatures. Let's see, both covers we've got for $50. Both covers being that and the Ethan cover. And you can also add, we have as an option when you check out, you can get the third cover for $25. And you're better off, if you're going to do that, if you want all three covers, you're better off with the Odd Army tier because you're actually saving a bunch of money. But you can get both covers for $50 here. You're saving a little bit of money over just buying each cover individually that way as well. Or, like I said, you can get you can work out almost any combination you want, because you can get just this cover and then add the weekend tier, or you can get just the Ethan cover and add the Home Sweet Home tier and add the weekend getaway tier. That will be separate on checkout. It's like an add-on. Or again, you can get all three or any combination thereof. All right, booking a sketch for $70. You're going to get the book with the standard cover, and you're going to get a sketch by Sweens himself.
Are you still live streaming?
Yes, I am. Let's see. The Ace tier is everything. You're going to get all three books. You're going to get you're going to get a sketch. You're going to get all the stretch goals, and you're going to be able to get the miniature, the Oddity miniature. And that's there's only 10 of those available.
Are we getting one?
I don't know. Well, there's only 10 of those figurines available. So, you definitely want to jump on that because this is your only chance you're going to be able to buy it. Let's see. Original art page. This is really neat because he draws digitally. So what he's going to do is he has the layer, like the pencil layer, and he's going to print that out, and he's going to ink over it by hand. So you're going to get a hand-inked page, even though everything in the book is digital. So you're getting the same page, but you're getting the hand-inked copy, and that's the only copy there's going to be. It's probably going to vary a little bit from the digital copy, But I mean, you're getting a unique item that way. You're getting a super unique item. So we've only got 10 of those. If you look on the thing, it says 1 out of 8 claimed. We actually had a couple more claimed, but the write-up was messed up, so I had to fix that because I'm a boomer and I keep messing stuff up. But yeah, everybody that's ordered that is still going to get it just because I changed it around a little bit. You're still going to get what you paid for. Let's see, the variant cover A inks. This is a new tier we added just recently. So this variant cover, he's going to do exactly what he's doing with the regular art page. He's gonna print out the sketches, or the blue line basic sketches, and then he's going to ink over it. And so you're getting a unique, basically, version of the cover. And there's only be a 1 of 1. He's not making a whole bunch of them. He's not, this isn't a print this isn't the print that we're giving away for the early adopters. This is the actual cover that you're going to get, inked by hand by Sweens. Let's see, the Be in the Book. We're all out of Be in the Books, and we're all out of the original 8 cover. So you're going to be missing out. Let's see. And there's that image, that kind of iconic trailer image. Him watching TV, being a lazy layabout.
Wait, can I see?
They don't show what's on the TV.
No, but we know what's on the TV. Or we will when you read the book. It's a little bit important. It's not a huge spoiler or anything, but it's important to what's going on in the scene. There's an image of this, the figurine, at least the 3D mock-up. He's made some changes. He's added like little mushrooms and stuff to the stand. It's gonna come in pieces, and you'll be able to put it together. Let's see.
That way it doesn't break in the mail.
Mm-hmm. The 8,000 stretch goal unlocked. We have 2 pinups. You can only see 1 in the campaign, but that is because this is cool. This is Matt Houston, who's one of the artists for Adventure Time.
That's creepy.
That looks a lot like the Adventure Time art style.
Yeah, he's one of the artists for Adventure Time, so he did this cool pinup for us.
That's creepy.
Yeah, okay, you've said it 3 times already. And then we've got a pinup by Donald DeLay, which we don't have up because he is going to be inking it on Monday, and it should be complete, and at that point we're going to put it up. And the Donald DeLay pinup is not just Oddity. Donald DeLay pinup is it's the Team Monster pinup. So it's going to have Oddity, it's going to have Monster MD, and it's going to have Shinobi Sasquatch on it. So that is going to be a cool pinup. We're going to send a few of those over to the Shinobi team and the Monster MD guys. Make sure they get copies of that, because that's for breaking the 8K stretch goal. So that was super cool. Let's see. We also got $10,000 stretch goal unlocked, and that we got this really awesome Sashi pinup, and I liked it so much that I'm writing the little Oddity. There's going to be a scene with little Oddity in the book. That's how much I liked the pinup. I thought it was really cool. She did a fantastic job with that. And you're going to be able to have one of those to hang up in your room. Let's see.
That's fairly anime style too.
Yeah, so we're looking at the 12K stretch goal. That's coming up. That's going to be the cards. At 15K, we're getting we're designing the bookmarks. We're redesigning the bookmarks, but I think we're going to stick with the regular design and just work with better files. But yeah, the bookmark's going to look really cool. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. And then after that, probably maybe at 20K. Don't hold me to that. But we do have some patches, like army type patches. We're gonna have odd army patches with a frog on it, and that looks really cool. So we're gonna work on doing those next after we get these cards taken care of, and we'll see what goes on after that. I mean, there's plenty of other stuff we can do. We really want to up this number though. We need to get 12K. We need to get 12K on this book. So tell your friends, tell your relatives, blackmail whoever you're gonna blackmail. Let's see if we can get this. See what we can get this done.
I like that methodology.
Yes, you're going to get the Captain F Head fan art in the book as well.
Why do you like Captain F Head?
And
Awesome.
yeah, Captain F Head did some fan art. That's going to be in the book. Let me see. I'm going to look up something.
I said
there's another one that's going to be in the book.
I said
That,
earlier.
Selena Hernandez, who is the
Like the name.
the wife. All right, enough. Who is the wife of Mike Murphy from The Gods Fear Me? She did some fan art for us, and this I love this piece. I absolutely love this piece. So we're going to show that one now because that one's really cool. I really like it. She has a really fun like chibi type style. Let's see here. We're gonna show that off because I really like it. She's already mailed that one to, or she's gonna mail it to me. So I mean, I love this picture. I think it's great. I think it looks really. It's really fun. Like I said, I love her style. I love her like cartoony chibi style. It's really neat. So that's a really cool one that's going in the book too, in the fan art. So yeah, that's what's going on with Oddity. Make sure if you're watching this later, you check it out. We still got 3 people watching. Wow.
You've got 3 people off stream.
Yeah, well, some of them 4 or 5. I think.
We've had at least.
I think 2 or 3 most of the time.
7.
Yeah, I don't have. I'd show off your picture.
Did you see my trident?
I don't have it quickly available to me, F-Head. I'm sure everybody would want to see it. It was really good. I really liked it. Let's see. All right, so I think that's going to be it for me today. An hour and a half, I think, is long enough to talk about some cards, and we're going to try. I found at that flea market, I found some other cards. All right.
I just tried to slide.
One of them was a set from 1995, I believe. And there were 2 sets of these cards. One was from the UK version, and the other one was the American version. And it was like pop singers. It was a whole box of pop singers. It was the inaugural edition or whatever. I was this close to picking it up. And that would have been like a weird one to open up on stream. And there's oh my God, no, that wasn't even the weirdest one I found. There was another box of cards there for $10. It was a small box, and what it was cards from 1980s sitcoms, and there were only 3 sitcoms. It was Perfect Strangers, Full House, and Family Matters. And they were collector cards about those 3 shows. I was this close to picking those up just because they're bizarre. Just because they were freaking weird as hell.
Just like the song about toilets.
And they were, they'll be, I'm sure nobody else is going to buy them. So maybe next time I go, I'll pick up one of those boxes. Especially the UK one, because that's kind of unusual.
Just because
at least here on this side.
Go back now, they'll all be gone.
Probably. They will probably all be gone next time I go back, but probably not, because it's mostly junk. It's not real. They're not really worth anything, but it's just kind of a weird novelty kind of item.
Go see my house.
No.
It's really pretty.
So okay, so that's it. Make sure you guys check out Oddity, like and subscribe.
I hate your house.
You have to see my house.
I hate
Leave
it.
a
You have
comment,
to see it if you want to eat it.
and we will be back another day
I have
with
some
some other comic book artists
stole it.
and comic book creators doing some more Indiegogos, checking people out. Make sure you check out The Gods Fear Me by Mike Murphy. Make sure you check out Bric-a-Brac, which is a cool Christmas comic. It's coming out. Another couple that I'm really into.
Patrick, you're back.
Another one that I'm coming. Another couple of them. Let's see. We got Gunship Thunder Punch, which is going to be an awesome one. And then the other one is Doom Kicker. Elliot Fernandez Doom Kicker. So make sure you check all those out.
There's a cat on your Jeep.
Okay. Make sure you check all those out. And, anything else, go on Indiegogo and go through. There's another one that I really like. Was 6 Gun Gorilla. That one looks freaking awesome. There's all these freaking projects out there that just look awesome. And that one could definitely use some love. So, yeah, check out all of these different books. And, have a search on Indiegogo and find some projects you like. and give them a follow if you've got a little spare scratch in your pocket. All right, everybody have a good day. Have a nice Sunday. I got to finish cooking dinner here and maybe make some lunch while that stays warm in the oven. And you all have a good day. Have a good one. You wanted to push the button?
Yeah.
All right. Now you're going to have to push the button twice to make it end. Go down. There you go. Click. All right. Now hit that one. Night.